From the gloomy interior of a morgue's refrigeration room, a body is wheeled on a gurney towards the examination area. They're trying to identify who the dead man is. All they know is that he has been murdered. The dead here are all victims of Bashar al Assad's regime. Across Damascus, there's a desperate search for the missing. There's no authority. So distraught family members are searching the morgues themselves. They open body bags to take pictures of the victims, trying to work out if they are relatives. Beside them, the refrigerator door has been opened. Stacked inside, over 30 people. Assigned a number. The identity mark of the unclaimed dead. The unknown victims. Nearby, they open refrigerated lockers looking for bodies, praying they would at least find who they have lost, often for over a decade. And perhaps for them, final closure at last.
The people, this is happening all over the city. They're coming to morgues where they know people who have been tortured to death. Their bodies have been found here and identified. Some have only seen their loved ones on social media. They've seen the pictures, so they're coming here to see if they can collect the body.
When the bodies are identified, the families can take them away. The dead sometimes placed on the knees of family waiting in their car. It is absolutely chaotic. The people are desperate for news, any news. People struggle to get inside to catch a glimpse of the dead. It is, simply put, desperate stuff.
We began our work last night. From the moment the bodies arrived at the hospital, they were identified, numbered, and photographed for initial identification.
These are specialists at identifying bodies. They're trying to work in the midst of this mess.
Well, this is going to be a painstaking process. They're actually from the health ministry, the old regime health ministry. They say they are the health ministry and this is their job now, is to identify people. Now, these people have all been killed in prison. This is a process of trying to find out their identities and link them with the family.
For some, the news they had dreaded hearing. The extended family of Mazin Hamada gathering in grief. Mazin was a prominent, even famous anti-regime activist, who they said had escaped to Germany but was persuaded to return by the Syrian government with an amnesty. But he was arrested, and as they've just been told, he was murdered in captivity.
So you're saying is that this was a conspiracy to bring him back and to kill him?
A gang brought him here. They said they wouldn't do him any harm. It was all lies. They handed him over to the regime.
With so many dead, so many missing, trying to find and identify everyone is going to be a Herculean task. For the families, it's become a full-on preoccupation.
So you've not seen him for 12 years?
أبداً, no, never. 12 years ولا سمعنا صوته على التليفون. No telephone, no.
And you're trying to find him, yeah?
The detention and murder of anyone even remotely opposed to the Assad regime appears to have been conducted on an industrial scale. It's been known about for years, but this is absolute proof if it was needed. Barely a family is untouched, and it's clear the killing continued to the very end. Hurriedly rushed to a waiting car by his family, Ahmed al-Khatib, they say, was arrested 24 hours before the regime fell. He was one of the last to die. There were hundreds of thousands before. Stuart Ramsay, Sky News, Damascus.